Imagine a world where money no longer holds any value. When the economy collapses and traditional currency becomes useless, you'll need to rely on bartering for survival. To prepare for such a scenario, you must stockpile essential items that will not only keep you alive, but also give you the power to trade for food, water, medical supplies, and more. In this video, we'll reveal 20 must-have barter items you'll need to ensure you can survive and thrive when money becomes worthless. Prepare now, don't wait until it's too late. Number 1. Water filtration systems. When the economy collapses, access to clean water will become one of the most valuable resources. Without a reliable water filtration system, you'll be left vulnerable to contaminated water sources that can carry dangerous diseases. In times of crisis, a water filtration system becomes more essential than ever. A good filtration system allows you to turn even dirty water from rivers, lakes, or puddles into safe drinking water. Portable systems like the LifeStraw or Berkey filters are perfect for such situations. They are compact, easy to use, and incredibly effective. LifeStraw, for example, allows you to drink straight from contaminated water sources without the risk of getting sick. Berkey filters, on the other hand, can purify large amounts of water at once, making them ideal for families or communities. These systems are a game changer when clean water becomes scarce, and they provide you with the freedom to be self-sufficient. Picture this. A major disaster hits, and everyone around you is scrambling for clean water. But you're prepared. You have a stockpile of water filters and the ability to purify any water source. You can provide clean drinking water to yourself and your neighbors, giving you a major advantage in times of crisis. Not only will you be safe, but you'll also become a valuable resource for your community. When it comes to bartering, water filtration systems are invaluable. In a world without money, clean water will be one of the most sought-after commodities. You can trade your filtered water or even spare filters for food, medicine, or other essentials that you need. A reliable water filtration system means you won't have to rely on unstable government aid or charity. It's your way of ensuring that you have one of the most important survival resources: clean drinking water. Number 2. Antibiotics. In a collapsed economy where access to hospitals and pharmacies may be limited, antibiotics will become one of the most valuable barter items. Without modern medical care, even minor infections can turn deadly. That's why stocking up on broad-spectrum antibiotics like amoxicillin or ciprofloxacin is crucial for survival. These medications can treat a range of infections, from respiratory issues to skin infections, and can be a life-saving resource when medical help is not available. Having a stockpile of antibiotics ensures that you won't have to rely on a healthcare system that's already overrun and understocked. A simple cut or scrape could turn into something much worse without the proper treatment. With the right antibiotics on hand, you'll be prepared to deal with infections on your own terms. It's not just about protecting yourself. Having antibiotics can also make you a key figure in a bartering economy. Imagine this scenario. Your neighbor runs out of food and comes to you for help. You have antibiotics, and they need them to treat an infection. In exchange, they offer you a month's worth of food or other survival supplies. The power that antibiotics give you in a crisis is immense. Not only can they keep you and your loved ones healthy, but they can also help you trade for what you need in exchange for something life-saving. In uncertain times, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. Stocking up on antibiotics gives you peace of mind, knowing that you can handle medical emergencies on your own. By having this essential resource, you ensure that your survival plan is as prepared as it can be, allowing you to focus on other aspects of staying alive. Number 3, seeds for planting. When money becomes worthless and food supplies dwindle, the ability to grow your own food becomes a game changer. Having a stash of non-GMO seeds for vegetables, fruits, and herbs will allow you to create a self-sustaining food source. These seeds are not just a way to get a meal, they represent long-term food security. By planting your own crops, you can ensure that you have a continuous supply of fresh produce, even in the midst of a crisis. Heirloom seeds are especially important because they allow you to save seeds from your crops each year, creating a perpetual food cycle in your backyard. Whether you're growing tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, or basil, these plants will provide you with nutritious, fresh food and barter opportunities. The more you grow, the more you can trade with others for the supplies you need. You can trade your extra fresh vegetables for batteries, medicine, or other essential items that may be hard to come by. Having seeds means you're not only preparing for immediate survival, but you're also setting yourself up for long-term sustainability. A garden that keeps producing food year after year becomes your mini economy, and in times of crisis, it could be the difference between surviving and thriving. Gardening is also a therapeutic activity, helping to relieve stress and keep you active during tough times. Investing in a good supply of seeds is not just practical, it's a lifestyle choice that promotes health, well-being, and independence. If you want to be ready for a world where food is scarce and money is meaningless, start preparing your garden today. Number 4. Solar chargers. When the power goes out, staying connected and informed is crucial. In a world where everything is breaking down and traditional sources of electricity are no longer available, solar chargers become an absolute lifeline. These devices allow you to keep your essential electronics, like phones, radios, and flashlights, charged using nothing but the power of the sun. They are portable, eco-friendly, and essential in any crisis situation where the grid fails. Imagine a massive storm knocks out the power in your area. Without electricity, you have no way to call for help, no access to emergency broadcasts, and no way to stay in touch with loved ones. A solar charger ensures that you can stay connected during critical moments. Whether it's charging your phone for emergency calls, powering a radio to stay informed about the situation, or keeping your flashlight on to navigate through dark streets, a solar charger gives you the ability to function when everyone else is left in the dark. In addition to providing personal convenience, solar chargers can be a valuable bartering tool. If a neighbor's phone or radio runs out of battery and you have the ability to charge it with your solar charger, you could trade charging services for food, water, or other essential resources. Solar chargers are versatile. They can be used for camping trips, during travel, or any outdoor activity. They don't rely on gasoline or fuel, so you don't have to worry about running out of resources to keep your devices powered. In a world where power can be unreliable, solar chargers will keep you connected and provide you with a sustainable energy source. Don't wait until the lights go out. Prepare now and make sure you have solar chargers in your survival kit. Number 5. Fire starters. Fire is one of the most essential survival tools in any crisis. It's not just about cooking food. Fire provides warmth, light, and protection. In times when you're without electricity and need to keep warm, fire starters become a vital resource. From matches and lighters to magnesium sticks, fire starters are compact, easy to store, and incredibly useful. Imagine a cold night with the wind howling outside and you have no way to stay warm. Having the ability to start a fire in any situation will give you the security you need. Fire starters are lightweight, making them easy to carry in your emergency kit. Whether you're using a magnesium stick or a simple lighter, fire starters give you the ability to stay warm and cook meals when other means are unavailable. In addition to warmth, fire is essential for boiling water and purifying it, which is especially important when clean drinking water is scarce. It also acts as a deterrent against wild animals, providing protection when you need it most. Fire starters are a bartering item you don't want to overlook. Picture this. You're running low on food, but your neighbor has extra supplies and they need fire to cook. You can trade your fire starter for food, water, or even medicine. It's a small but powerful tool that gives you the ability to help others while securing the resources you need. In a world without electricity or reliable heat sources, fire starters are one of the best ways to ensure you survive the tough conditions. Stock up on fire starters today, and you'll be ready to handle any emergency that comes your way. Number 6. Hand tools. When the world goes into a crisis and modern technology or electricity fails, hand tools are your best friend. These manual tools, such as hammers, saws, axes, screwdrivers, and wrenches, become essential for repairing, building, and maintaining your shelter and other survival gear. While fancy power tools may be rendered useless in a world without electricity, hand tools give you the ability to stay self-sufficient in even the most challenging circumstances. Imagine a situation where your shelter is damaged during a storm or an important tool breaks. Without hand tools, you would be left vulnerable, unable to fix anything. Whether you need to build a fire pit, repair broken furniture, or construct a shelter, having the right set of tools allows you to take control and maintain your environment. These simple, durable tools can make all the difference in keeping your survival situation manageable. In addition to their personal use, hand tools hold significant bartering value in a survival economy. If others around you need repairs or help building something, your set of hand tools and the skills to use them can make you a key resource in your community. Imagine offering your hammer and nails to someone in exchange for food or medical supplies. Your tools will make you indispensable, allowing you to trade services and products you need for the goods you lack. Hand tools are an investment that pays off in self-sufficiency and community leverage. They give you the independence to build, repair, and create what you need when resources are limited. If you want to survive and thrive in a world where everything is breaking down, stock up on hand tools today. Number 7. Medical supplies. In a world without accessible hospitals or pharmacies, medical supplies are one of the most vital resources for survival. Basic items like bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and gauze will become essential for treating injuries, preventing infections, and managing minor medical emergencies. In a collapsed economy where traditional healthcare systems are overwhelmed or unavailable, medical supplies will be in high demand, and having them on hand will give you an edge in both survival and bartering. A simple injury could turn deadly if left untreated. Without the ability to buy medicine or visit a doctor, you'll need a well-stocked first aid kit to handle cuts, burns, scrapes, and even more serious injuries. Antiseptics will be crucial for cleaning wounds, while bandages and gauze will help stop bleeding. Pain relievers will allow you to manage pain and function normally when dealing with injuries. Beyond personal use, medical supplies are some of the most valuable bartering items. Imagine your neighbor comes to you with a bad cut and no way to treat it. You can trade some bandages or antiseptic for food, tools, or other survival essentials. Not only do these supplies help keep you and your family healthy, but they make you a key resource in your community. People will need medical supplies, and your ability to provide them will give you significant bartering power. Stocking up on medical supplies is one of the smartest things you can do today. It ensures that you're not only prepared for emergencies, but it also gives you a tradable resource that will be in constant demand when traditional medical services are no longer available. Number 8. Manual coffee grinder and beans. When everything else feels chaotic, a simple cup of coffee can provide a much-needed sense of normalcy. A manual coffee grinder and a stockpile of coffee beans are essential items for both personal comfort and bartering. In times of crisis, electricity might be out and coffee makers won't work, but with a manual grinder, you can still enjoy freshly ground coffee without relying on power. The manual coffee grinder is compact, durable, and doesn't need electricity, making it perfect for a survival situation. Imagine sitting down with your family after a long day, brewing a warm cup of coffee and finding a bit of peace amidst the chaos. This small act can boost morale and provide a sense of comfort during tough times. Coffee itself is a high-value bartering item. In a collapsed economy when food and water are scarce, people will crave the familiarity of a cup of coffee to help them feel grounded. You can trade your coffee beans for fresh produce, medical supplies, or even tools. A simple pound of beans can go a long way in securing other resources. Not only does it keep you going, but it can also be a great way to negotiate for what you need. Stocking up on coffee beans isn't just about enjoying a drink. It's about investing in a barterable resource that will hold value in uncertain times. When others are missing their morning coffee, you'll be the one with the ability to offer comfort while also securing vital supplies. Don't forget that a manual grinder is a small but mighty tool for sustaining a normal routine when everything else seems out of control. Number 9. Hygiene products. In times of crisis, maintaining basic hygiene isn't just important for your comfort, it's crucial for health and survival. When stores close and supplies run out, having a stockpile of essential hygiene products, like soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, and feminine hygiene products, will not only keep you and your family healthy, but can also become highly valuable for trading. Cleanliness prevents the spread of disease, and in a situation where medical care may be limited, staying clean becomes your first line of defense. Stocking up on soap, hand sanitizers, and toothpaste will help you stay safe from infections. Toilet paper is another essential product that will be in high demand when traditional stores are out of stock. These hygiene products also make excellent bartering tools. If your neighbors or others in your community are in need of basic hygiene supplies, you can trade what you have for food, water, or other survival essentials. Imagine having extra toilet paper or soap that you can offer in exchange for canned goods, batteries, or even medicine. People will be desperate for these products, and having them in your stockpile gives you bargaining power. The truth is, hygiene products may seem small, but in a collapsed economy, they become incredibly valuable. Being clean helps maintain a sense of dignity and well being, and in difficult times, it will keep you and your loved ones healthier. Make sure you stock up on these everyday essentials now, and you'll not only ensure the health of your family, but also have valuable trade items to secure your future. Number 10. Fishing gear. In a world where grocery stores are no longer reliable, fishing gear becomes a vital resource for securing a steady supply of food. Having the ability to catch fresh fish is a game changer for survival. Whether you live near a lake, river, or coastline, fishing rods, reels, hooks, and nets are your key tools for getting the protein you need to survive. These items are durable, portable, and essential for self-sufficiency when food supplies are uncertain. Fishing gear doesn't just help you feed yourself, it's also a powerful bartering item. If you're able to catch fresh fish, you can trade it for food, water, medicine, or any other supplies that are hard to find. People will be looking for protein sources, and your ability to fish gives you an advantage over others who may not have access to fresh food. In addition to providing food, fishing is a sustainable practice that allows you to keep producing meals as long as you have the necessary skills and equipment. Whether you fish for freshwater species like bass or saltwater fish like tuna, you'll be able to meet the nutritional needs of yourself and your community. If you're serious about survival, learn how to fish and stock up on the gear that will allow you to secure a consistent food source. Fishing gear is an investment that will not only keep you fed but make you a valuable person to have around when others are struggling to find enough food. Number 11. Hunting equipment. In a world where store shelves are empty, hunting equipment will be essential for securing meat and protein. Unlike firearms that can run out of ammunition, hunting tools like bows, crossbows, snare traps, and arrows can be reused and will serve you well in times of crisis. These tools are quiet, efficient, and don't rely on limited resources like bullets. Whether you're hunting small game like rabbits or larger animals like deer, hunting gear ensures you can put fresh meat on the table. In a bartering economy, hunting tools also hold incredible value. If you have the ability to provide fresh meat, whether through hunting or teaching others to hunt, you become a valuable asset to your community. Meat will be in high demand, and hunting gives you the ability to not only feed your family, but also trade for other survival essentials such as food, tools, or medical supplies. Having the right equipment, whether it's a compact crossbow for stealth or traps to catch small game, gives you the ability to provide for yourself and others. Imagine trading a fresh venison for water filters, first aid kits, or essential tools. Your skills and equipment will set you apart as someone who can meet the needs of a community in survival mode. Investing in hunting equipment now means you'll be ready when food becomes scarce. It's a practical and long-term solution for self-sufficiency and bartering, ensuring that you have a steady supply of food when others may be struggling. Number 12. Alcohol. When survival becomes the main focus, high-proof alcohol becomes a multi-purpose item that can save lives and open up valuable opportunities for bartering. While most people associate alcohol with recreation in a crisis, it serves several important roles. It's an antiseptic, a preservative, and can even provide stress relief. A good stock of whiskey, vodka, or rum can be used for disinfecting wounds, sterilizing medical equipment, or keeping yourself and your loved ones calm when times get tough. In a world without access to conventional medical supplies, alcohol can become a lifesaver. For example, whiskey is often used to clean cuts, bruises, and wounds, preventing infection in the absence of better medical care. It can also be used as a pain reliever or to make herbal tinctures. These multiple uses make alcohol a valuable survival item that you'll want to stockpile. Additionally, alcohol becomes a high-value barter item in times of crisis. People will not only want it for drinking, but also for its medicinal and preservative properties. A bottle of high-proof alcohol could be traded for a week's worth of food, medications, or other essential items you may need to survive. In addition to its practical uses, alcohol provides a sense of normalcy and comfort in uncertain times. A glass of whiskey or vodka can help you relax and make difficult decisions with a clearer mind. Stock up on alcohol and ensure that you have an item that serves both survival and trade needs, giving you peace of mind and a strong bargaining position in a crisis. Number 13, essential oils. Essential oils might seem like a luxury in normal times, but in a world where conventional medicine becomes scarce, these oils will be priceless. Essential oils like tea tree, lavender, and peppermint offer natural remedies for a wide range of issues. Whether it's treating cuts, scrapes, or infections, or providing stress relief, these oils will be incredibly useful when traditional medical supplies are out of reach. Tea tree oil, for example, is a powerful antiseptic, great for disinfecting wounds and preventing infection. Lavender oil is known for its calming properties, helping to reduce anxiety and promote sleep, something essential when survival situations are stressful. Peppermint oil can help with headaches, nausea, and even keeping pests away from your shelter. These oils are compact, easy to store, and don't require any special conditions to remain effective. Essential oils also have great bartering value. In a crisis, when people need natural alternatives for healing or to boost morale, these oils become highly sought after. Imagine trading a small vial of lavender oil for a basket of fresh vegetables or eggs. Peppermint oil could easily be exchanged for clean water or medical supplies. These oils provide a natural solution to common ailments, making them extremely valuable in both personal use and in bartering. Stocking up on essential oils is a smart move. They serve as multi-use survival tools that can be used for everything, from treating minor injuries to keeping your spirits high. As a bartering item, their compact nature and wide range of uses make them a smart and powerful addition to your preparedness plan. Number 14. Canning supplies. In a crisis, the ability to preserve food becomes essential. Canning supplies, including jars, lids, and the right tools, allow you to store food for long-term use, ensuring you don't go hungry when grocery stores are empty. If you grow your own vegetables, fruits, or even meat, canning provides a way to preserve your harvest and create a food stockpile that will last for months, if not years. Canning is not just about storing food, it's about ensuring that your food security remains intact, no matter what happens. Having a basement full of canned goods, from tomatoes to beans to homemade salsa, gives you the peace of mind knowing that you won't run out of food. Plus, canned goods retain much of their nutritional value and can be easily traded for other necessities in a bartering economy. Imagine this. You've canned extra tomatoes from your garden, and a neighbor needs food but has extra firewood. You could trade your homemade canned goods for firewood, which will keep your family warm. The beauty of canning is that it provides long-term sustainability. You're not just prepping for a few weeks, you're creating a perpetual food supply that can support you through tough times. Knowing how to can is also a valuable skill. In a survival situation, others might come to you for advice or help preserving their own food. You can even offer canning services in exchange for items you need, making you an indispensable resource in your community. Investing in canning supplies and learning the process ensures that you're not only feeding your family, but also building a valuable asset that can help you survive and thrive when traditional food sources are unavailable. Number 15. Batteries. When the power goes out and everything around you comes to a halt, batteries become vital for survival. Flashlights, radios, and even some medical devices require batteries to function. If you're relying on flashlights to navigate during power outages or a radio to stay updated on emergency broadcasts, you will need a stockpile of batteries in various sizes, such as AA, AAA, C, and D. Batteries become gold when the grid fails. Without access to electricity, people will need batteries to power essential devices. Having a supply of batteries means that you won't be left in the dark or isolated when others are scrambling to stay connected. You'll also have the opportunity to trade batteries for food, water, or tools, especially if someone else is caught without power and needs to recharge their devices. Imagine this scenario. A neighbor is running low on batteries for their flashlight but has extra food. You can trade batteries in exchange for food or other goods you need. The ability to provide something as simple as batteries can make you an incredibly valuable resource during a crisis. Stock up on batteries now so you're never without power when it matters most. Plus, batteries are a compact, long-lasting item that's easy to store and doesn't take up much space. In a world without reliable electricity, batteries will be an essential tool for communication, safety, and bartering. Number 16. Sewing supplies. In times of crisis, the ability to repair and maintain your clothing can be a game changer. Sewing supplies such as needles, thread, buttons, and patches will be essential for fixing clothes that tear, buttons that fall off, or seams that split. In a world where you can't easily replace worn out clothes, knowing how to mend and repair them will save you valuable resources. Sewing kits are small, compact, and incredibly useful in a survival situation. They allow you to extend the life of your clothes, which is crucial when resources are scarce. A well stocked sewing kit with various colors of thread, needles, and extra buttons ensures that you can maintain your clothing in top condition. Not only do sewing supplies help you stay warm and comfortable, but they can also be used as bartering tools. Imagine a situation where a neighbor needs help repairing their clothes, and in exchange, they offer you some extra food or medical supplies. Sewing is a useful skill that others will need, making your sewing kit a valuable asset in both self sufficiency and trade. In addition, knowing how to repair clothes rather than throwing them away helps you reduce waste and keep your resources intact. In tough times, small acts like mending clothes can make a significant difference in how you manage your daily needs. Stock up on sewing supplies today and prepare for a world where self reliance will be essential for survival. Number 17. Baking supplies. Baking supplies such as flour, yeast, baking soda, and baking powder are essential when you can no longer rely on store-bought bread or other goods. Flour and yeast can be used to bake bread, pancakes, biscuits, and much more, giving you the ability to make your own food in times when grocery store shelves are bare. These simple ingredients can help you feed your family comfortably, even when everything else seems out of control. In a crisis when stores run out of food, being able to bake your own bread is an essential survival skill. A little bit of flour and yeast can go a long way in feeding your family. Not only does baking provide comfort and normalcy during uncertain times, but these supplies also hold tremendous bartering value. Imagine trading a loaf of homemade bread for canned goods, fresh vegetables, or even medicine. These supplies are compact and easy to store, making them an ideal resource for survival and bartering. Baking supplies are versatile. Beyond bread, you can create other comfort foods like biscuits, pancakes, and cookies, all of which are great for boosting morale in difficult times. Baking also has a therapeutic quality, helping you stay calm and active while navigating the challenges of a collapsed economy. Stocking up on baking supplies ensures that you will always be able to feed your family even when food is scarce. It's a small investment with long-term benefits that will keep you self-sufficient and prepared for whatever comes next. Number 18. Wool blankets. In any survival situation, maintaining warmth is critical. Wool blankets are one of the most reliable and versatile items you can stockpile. Unlike synthetic blankets, wool retains its warmth even when wet, making it ideal for survival conditions. Whether you're using it to sleep under, wrap around yourself, or as a wind barrier, a good wool blanket will keep you comfortable and protected in cold weather. It's a must-have when the temperature drops, and keeping warm is crucial to survival. A wool blanket will also be an invaluable barter item. When temperatures plummet and others are without adequate warmth, having an extra wool blanket could make all the difference. Imagine trading a warm wool blanket for food, water, or other essentials. The demand for warmth will be high, and you'll be in a strong position to trade this item for things you need. Wool blankets can be used to provide protection from the elements, making them an essential tool in both survival and bartering. Having a durable wool blanket on hand also ensures that you don't have to worry about exposure to the cold, especially during winter months or harsh conditions. A wool blanket can last a lifetime if cared for, and it remains an effective way to stay warm in any environment. Stock up on wool blankets today and ensure that your survival plan includes a reliable solution for staying warm and comfortable when resources are limited. Number 19. Honey. Honey is more than just a sweetener. It is a survival staple that offers both nutritional value and medicinal properties. One of honey's most impressive qualities is its long shelf life. It doesn't spoil and can last indefinitely. This makes it an ideal item to stockpile in case of an emergency. You can use it for cooking, preserving food, or even as a natural remedy for various ailments. Honey has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, making it useful for treating cuts, burns, and sore throats. A small jar of honey can be used to boost your immunity, soothe discomfort, and heal minor wounds. In times of crisis, these healing properties become incredibly valuable when medical supplies are scarce. In addition to its practical uses, honey is also a highly valued barter item. Imagine eating fresh vegetables or seeds, but having nothing to offer in exchange. A jar of honey could be traded for food, medical supplies, or other essentials. People will always want honey due to its versatility as a food item and its medicinal benefits. Having a stockpile of honey ensures that you'll not only have a sustained energy source when food is scarce, but also a powerful bartering tool when others are in need. Stock up on honey and take advantage of its long shelf life and multi-purpose benefits. Number 20. Books on survival skills. In times of crisis, knowledge becomes one of your greatest assets. Books on survival skills are critical for learning how to grow food, hunt, forage, and perform first aid. When the internet goes down and you can't simply Google answers, having a collection of survival books can be the difference between life and death. Books on gardening, first aid, hunting, and foraging will provide you with essential skills to survive and thrive in an unpredictable world. Books are small, easy to store, and incredibly valuable in a barter economy. If you know how to purify water, build a shelter, or treat injuries, you'll be able to trade your knowledge for food, tools, or other supplies. For example, if you can teach someone how to grow their own food or hunt for their dinner, that knowledge can be exchanged for other survival essentials. These books will teach you practical skills like identifying edible plants, making your own medicine, and building traps. Even if you're not an expert in these areas, these survival guides will help you gain confidence and become resourceful. They can help you plan and prepare for every survival scenario, and when everything else fails, the knowledge you've gained can be your most valuable resource. Having a library of survival books will also make you a key member of your community when others are struggling for answers. The ability to teach others will give you bartering power and make you an indispensable part of any survival group. Ensure that you stock up on books today, and you'll be ready to tackle any survival challenge that comes your way. In a world where money becomes useless, bartering will be your lifeline. Stockpiling these 20 essential items, from water filtration systems to hunting gear, will ensure that you not only survive but thrive when traditional resources are scarce. Preparation is key, and having these tools at your disposal will give you the advantage in any crisis. Don't wait for the world to change. Start stockpiling today and be ready to take care of yourself and your loved ones. The time to act is now.